Hello, my name is Jet the Hawk. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the theme song from RWBY Volume 2, Season 2, whatever you want to call it. Now, this song is really good, and it helps understand the show, RWBY, a lot. For those of you who don't know what RWBY is, uh I'm gonna give you a quick recap of like what it is. RWBY, spelled RWBY, is a TV show, well, anime technically, that that follows a kid named Ruby Rose. RUBY, not RWBY. Um, and she gets accepted into this academy called Beacon Academy, in which people learn to become heroes. And everyone in there is in a team of four. Ruby just so happens to belong to the team RWBY. She's also the team captain. While younger than the rest of her classmates, even though that the headmaster saw her as being super valuable, she is very childish. Now, it helps out a lot to understand this because the show has a ton of symbolism. From the symbolism of racism, which can be found all the way back in season 1 in a scene in the lunchroom where some kids are picking on a girl because she is not 100% human. This is something common in this universe. There's part monkey, part cat, and part bunny, and stuff like that. Well, this kid was part bunny, and she was getting picked on by other students because of that. And this story's main plot, while it does not have to do with that, has to do with a group that originally started because of it. Now, I'm sure y'all have heard of the extremist groups on the news and stuff, but what I'm trying to get at is that there is an extremist group in the show called the White Fang. They were originally founded by group of um, a group of these half humans. And what they did was they formed a group that was only of half humans. Then the main villain of the show showed up, who was 100% human, took over the group, and made them literally allow humans in and try to take over the world. Well, if I'm not mistaken, in Volume 2 or Season 2, however you want to call it, Ruby Rose, Weishni, Blake Belladonna, and Yang Xiaolong all go off on an adventure to try and stop these guys. Of course, this has been going on even in Volume 1, Season 1, whatever. But Season 2 is when it really starts. In fact, if I remember correctly, the main bad guy gets locked up temporarily at the very end of the volume or season. Now, the song helps show character development. Now, I'm just going to read off the lines, but I'm going to break them individually. The first section goes as follows. There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross where there's no return, there's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with lives at stake until they think we're ready. Our enemies are gathering. The storm is growing deadly. Now it's time to say goodbye to the things we loved and the innocence of youth. How time seems to fly from our carefree lives and the solitude and peace we always knew. There's a day where we'll fight and we're not gonna fall. There's a day when we'll stand and a day when we won't crawl anymore. There's a moment in time when there's no going back, when we push too hard and we won't hold our attack anymore. We can't just cling to childish things as evil just grows closer. Humanity's in jeopardy. This fight is far from over. Now, just this first set of lines, if you actually listen to the official song, it is faster. It's more sped up, and it's a lot higher pitched. But the song seems to be sung by all four characters at once, if you actually listen. Now, I'm about to go through the second half, and partway through, there will be, if you're actually listening to the official song, there will be a guitar solo. Now, this guitar solo helps resonate one of the lines, and I will let you know when the guitar solo would be. And it's right after the slowest portion, which seems weird because they just kind of super slow down, and then they just speed it up with the guitar solo. Don't know why, but it does happen. So, now it's time to say goodbye to the things we loved in the innocence of youth. With a doubt in our minds why we choose this life, and at times we can't help wondering. This is a slow part. Were we born to fight and die, sacrificed for one huge lie? Are we heroes keeping peace, or are we weapons pointed at the enemy so someone else can claim a victory? Now, this is when the guitar solo would be. It kind of helps make it to where like I said, helps that last section kind of resonate. Now, reason that I see that this line being the most important, this section being the most important section, is Beacon Academy technically can claim any victories as being their, because of them, for any hero that comes out of their school. And we already know the people who've seen this already know that canonically Beacon is only one of 4 academies really that do this, that train heroes. And every now and then they'll hold a contest to see which one is better. This only happens like once in a while. But the song goes back to the first chorus. Now it's time to say goodbye to the things we love and the innocence of youth, how time seems to fly from our carefree lives and the solitude and peace we always knew. Now, over season 2, the characters actually grow. While one of them still grows into more of a brat, the rest of them actually mature more. You know who I mean, Ice Queen. Anyways, the most important thing about this song is that not only does it rhyme within itself, But the way that the words are said made it rhyme. Very, very important, because I could say pie and tie, that rhymes, but the way they make, like, born to fight and die and sacrifice for one huge light rhyme more than just once, that's what I was meaning. This video, for the purpose that it has, is drawing on too long. So I'm going to end it here. Next time, I'm going to make a video on the Season 1 intro. This will be the day. Have a blessed day.